What is up, nerds? Welcome to the Nerd Rundown presents Guess That 90s Movie Part 2. It's the sequel to one of our most popular games where Meg will take over the hosting and turn on her inner Alex Trebek and have us listen to 90s movies, which is, I can do this all night. So I'm Darren Stemple, and with me today are some of the biggest nerds I know. Eric Hare.
Greetings, nerds.
Big Morg 3000.
Howdy, y'all.
And Alex Trebek herself, Meg Bradbury.
How's it going?
So I know I said last week Presents is on a bit of a break, but then Super Meg turns up with a game for us to play, and we're like, yeah, we're bringing Presents back way sooner than we expected. So we'll play a game anytime, anywhere Meg has one ready for us. So I'm gonna let you take over, Meg. Explain kind of the rules of the game. I will be keeping score over here on my handy dandy scoreboard and just making sure you guys can see it from there so you don't see me adding more points to my score. Meg, take it away.
All right. So just like our first Guess That 90s Movie game that we played a while back actually, I'm going to play clips from 90s movies, and this goes from 1990 to 1999, just to clarify. Not in any specific order. I kind of jump around, not in any specific genre. I jump around in that as well. And the clips are like about 5 to 10 seconds long. I don't think anything goes much longer than that. And we'll just get points for if you guess them correctly. I'll play them a couple times without question. Like, I'm just going to play it once and then I'm going to play it again. And if anybody wants it a third time, I can do that. And we kind of discuss and talk about, I love your discussions and input on these movies. So I'm really excited. All right.
Quick question for clarification. Mm-hmm. We used to do where it's like, oh, this person knows it and doesn't need a hint. Should we just go ahead and play it a second time? Yeah. And then if it needs to be played a third time, we request it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because we're like, oh, I'll play that again. It's, of course, we're going to play it again every time.
Yeah.
So might as well just say it.
Yeah, I'm going to play it 2 times regardless.
Okay.
And I guess we'll just jump right in. You guys will put it on your Make It Big app. And for the audio-only listeners, I will read everybody's answers aloud and let you know what the actual answer was. All right, let's jump right in. Here is the first clip. Make sure it's nice and loud. Here we go.
And big.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't
Starting
care.
off with the easy one.
All right. Play it one more time.
I didn't kill my wife.
Love this movie.
I don't care.
I just love his delivery of, I don't care.
I don't care.
It's so good.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
That reveal. The Fugitive, everybody got it. The Fugitive.
Big time. Now, this is a movie that gets put in the action genre quite a bit, but it's really just one of the all-time great thrillers, great chase movies, and just some all-time performances by Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. I could watch. This is one of those movies that's like, oh, it's on TNT. I'm going to watch it. I don't care where it's at in the movie. I'll watch it. Love this movie.
Exactly.
Yeah, and even the supporting cast around those guys is all really, really good too. Especially Tommy Lee Jones's team that he has.
Yep.
All the folks that are on that, they all have distinct little personalities, you know. And, you have like the young new guy, and then you got a couple
with
of
the ponytail
older guys. Yeah, exactly. So where he says that I can't hear anything. He says, where he whispers into his ear, he says, I don't negotiate, or something like that, or whatever he says to him. I can't remember exactly what the line is, but that's such a great It's a really great movie.
I don't negotiate after he got shot.
Yeah,
not
he
in
shoots
the ear,
the dude. He basically
by his
Tommy Lee
ear.
Jones shoots him
Yeah.
right there. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that
What are you
movie
doing?
that the
I'm
janitor
thinking.
is
Well,
in?
think me up with one of them jelly donuts with some sprinkles on
Yeah.
it.
What's that, Meg?
Yeah.
Isn't that the movie that the janitor from Scrubs is in? And they
Yeah,
reference
on
it
the
on
subway.
Scrubs. Yeah, on the
On the
subway.
subway. Yeah, because they
Yeah.
bring that up as Scrubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's so
What
good.
guy?
Neil
The janitor
Flynn.
in Scrubs.
I haven't seen Scrubs. Which guy in Fugitive?
The TV show Scrubs.
Wait, you haven't seen Scrubs?
No, never watched
Are you
Scrubs.
even
have to
friends with
admit-
Brett D.
Wait.
King?
I have
Hold
to
on.
admit.
I think he's messing with us.
No, I have to admit I've never watched it either. Like I've seen clips from it, and like it looks hilarious.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, that's a show that I never watched, and so now it's like I feel like it's somewhat insurmountable to me to
I'm
go,
like-
to go
yeah,
back.
No, you
exactly.
need to
Yeah,
watch
like
it.
I'm not gonna love it as much as everybody else.
I'm
Yeah.
like Brett King. I have to watch it annually. I put it
Yeah.
on. I go through all the seasons.
It's so good.
I
Like
know.
those two dudes, the two main kids from it, and John C.
Zach Braff.
McGinley is
love
just
him, yeah.
amazing. Like I, in fact, I have a quote from that movie that I use all the time with my little ones, where he goes the whole wrong. You know, like my kids will say something, I'll be like wrong, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
It's so good. So good.
Yeah, but
Oh,
those two
man.
dudes, the main two kids from that show, they have a
Zach
podcast
Braff.
together. I think they're
do.
like best friends. They still
Yeah,
they
Zach
both have a
Braff and
podcast.
Donald Faison.
They go through the show
Donald
each
Faison.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't phase on. Yep.
All right.
Anyway, Fugitive,
Yes. Let us get back on
Classic.
track.
Good one.
Everybody should
classic
watch it.
'90s
Way,
movie.
way to get us
Yeah.
eased in there, Meg.
Always
Appreciate
watch
it.
it.
You may have chose like the
Alright.
easiest line from that movie.
Yeah, probably so. And I think I did on
Oh,
this
then-
one too.
I didn't
But-
tell my wife.
All right, here we go for number 2.
Daniel, no more. No, not tonight. This son of bitch all night. He chick. He trapped me.
All right, let me play that one more time. I think that this is a pretty recognizable voice / actor / movie. All right, one more time. Here we go.
Daniel, no more. No, not tonight. This son of bitch all night. He chick. He trapped me.
All right, do we have any guesses that we want to try?
I got
no, I think we're ready
absolutely
for a
nothing.
hint.
I got nothing.
The very first like noise, it sounds familiar, but then I feel like it's a different voice after that.
So
Yeah.
this is an American actor doing Russian
An
accent.
Asian
Yeah.
accent
I
No,
thought it was
or
Russian.
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 I don't hope that doesn't give it away because I feel like that's a big clue. No, okay.
No, there's
Um,
never any Americans impersonating a Russian in any movie.
Yeah.
All right, play it again. Play
all
it
right,
again with
here's
that
a
in
third
mind.
time. Okay, Russian. Think Russian.
Daniel, no more. No, not tonight. This son of bitch all night. He
Oh, okay. I got it.
He trapped me.
I got it. I know the actor.
That still just sounds Asian to me. I am not here Russian.
It does. It does.
all in
I know
that.
the actor. I know the actor. Oh, what '90s movie is that? 'Cause I feel like that's from a more recent movie.
No, this is super old. I feel 98.
Well, all right. I'll throw up a guess then.
All
Yeah,
right.
I've got nothing.
So nobody else can guess after I say the character's name, but Stump is typing. The character's name from that is Teddy KBB.
Hold on. Yeah,
Did you finish typing yet?
I'm typing.
Oh,
Just put what you
Name
got.
still doesn't help.
We'll figure it
yeah.
out.
Just show me what you got. it's-
What you got?
One word. It's one word. So if you're not
So
done
it's
with
One
already-
word.
yeah,
Already
so-
wrong.
No, so it is John Malkovich.
Yeah.
It's not being John Malkovich. It is Rounders.
Oh, I would not have gotten that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think I've seen that movie one time in my life.
I had a
Keep
group
I
it
of
should
score.
be
friends.
like half.
Snap,
half
have you been
point
keeping
that.
score?
I had
well, it's
a
only-
group of friends in high school that were really into poker, so that was a big popular movie.
Is that
for
with
a
Vince
while.
Vaughn? Or is that
No,
Matt Damon?
Rounders is Matt
No,
Damon,
round,
Edward
yeah,
Norton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
I get swingers and
And,
rounders confused
and what's
all the
his name,
time.
Who played Edward Norton, right? Isn't it?
Edward
Yeah,
Norton.
John
Edward Norton?
Favreau. Edward Norton and Matt Damon.
Edward Norton
again,
and,
I'm thinking
and
of rounders.
Matt Damon, because like Edward Norton
Yeah.
gets into
It is
trouble
Ed Norton
in
yeah.
that
Yeah.
one, and
He's kind of a
Ben
sleazy-
Affleck or Matt Damon has to bail him
Matt
out or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
John Malkovich plays a really good like Russian guy. I think in Red. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no.
Or he plays.
Is
He
he
plays.
Russian?
The
the guy that was just on acid the whole time or something.
Yeah.
Like they were drugging him.
I feel like he's played a Russian in other things.
I love his character in the Transformers 3 movie. He's so funny in that one. He plays what's his name's boss.
Oh,
Like,
oh
you don't
gosh.
want this job. You
terrible
want
part of the movie.
job
but yeah.
after this job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's It was a forgettable scene, but he
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, hugely overacted that scene. It was great. Like, otherwise you would never even have thought of that movie. Yeah.
Right,
All
right.
Here we go, Meg.
Okay.
All right,
Ready for the
here
next one?
comes a personal favorite of mine. This is number 3. Here we go.
What is it?
I'm not going to throw
Rounders.
them away. And they're hardly likely to trace them back to us, are they?
Do you really think it's worth taking the risk for £700? Tom, you're a dick.
I don't know how many times I've seen this movie. It's embarrassing. Let me play
Oh,
it one more time. Here we go.
I'm going to throw them away. And they're hardly likely to trace them back to us, are they?
Do you really think it's worth taking the risk for £700? Tom, you're a dick.
So this was another 1998 movie.
I think I know one of the actors.
I got nothing.
Is it?
I don't know if this is the one I'm thinking of, or if there's another one that's from the same crew, and I
know. Is it? It's a.
It's similar in
Yeah.
They're buddies. It's a buddy pair. Buddy acting.
well,
pair, right?
no, it's
No?
a Guy Ritchie. It's a Guy Ritchie
It is.
movie. It's a Guy Ritchie movie. And I
Oh.
don't know which one it is, so I'm just gonna venture to guess.
Okay.
And
yeah,
the one that's in
true.
both of them does not speak in this particular clip. I'm going to play it one more time.
I'm going to throw them away. And they're hardly likely to trace them back to us, are they?
Do you really think it's worth taking the risk for £700? Tom, you're a dick.
And actually, I lied.
Okay.
The guy that was speaking is in the other one also. But
I got my guess.
all right,
Yeah.
let me see. Are you ready, Eric?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have mine, but it's wrong. It's the other movie, and I
All right,
just
let's
can't
see
think
what
of the
you
name of it.
guys got.
Yeah.
Yep.
Show
I've got.
me.
Snatch.
Snatch. Everybody's got Snatch. It was Lock, Stock, and Two
Yep.
Smoking
That's
Guns.
what I
Yes,
thought.
I couldn't think of it.
I couldn't think of that.
I couldn't think of it. I couldn't
knew
think
it.
of
Snatch was
It's,
the only thing I could
yeah.
think
I
of.
knew it was the other one. I knew
It was the other one
after
too,
I listened
but
to
I
it.
just wasn't quite sure.
I was thinking that was the scene where Bricktop comes in and Snatch, where he says, he walks in and he looks and he says, never. He goes through the whole monologue about being a pig farmer. He says, did you know that 6 pigs can go through 200 pounds of human flesh in like 15 minutes? And he goes through,
Yeah.
and he goes through this whole monologue of, guys, who the fuck are you? You know, like nobody knows like who this guy is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so
That's right.
great.
Those
And then he
movies
has
are
the
so good.
return line where he goes, "Do you know what nemesis means? It's a righteous
That's a pretty good
infliction
accent.
of
Righteous
retribution
agent.
manifested by an appropriate agent, personified in this case by a horrible cunt, me." Oh my gosh,
So
so
good.
good.
Impressed by your accent. That was
Yeah, that was
cool.
pretty good. That was pretty
Oh,
good.
thank you, thank you. I Snatch is all time.
Yeah.
That's another one that I've seen way too many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Break Guy Ritchie movies into prima donna and post Madonna. Prima donna, awesome, and I don't mean prima donna. I mean
Yeah,
pre
yeah, we
him
know.
being married to
Marriage.
Madonna.
Yes.
Awesome stuff. Like everything he did was great. During his Madonna time frame, she's like a succubus. She like pulled all the
What was some
all
of the
the
movies he did
creativity out of
when
it.
he
And
was
then
married?
after he divorced her, he's back to making awesome stuff
yep.
again. So
Yeah, like Sherlock, right?
yeah, the Sherlock stuff was good.
Yeah.
Which
The
I
King
did.
Arthur
What, what did he
too,
make?
I think.
They're making
What did
another
he
Sherlock.
make? Yeah, there. What did he make during Madonna?
Some boat movie. I
Yeah,
feel
he
like
made
There's a cruise ship or a boat involved with them. I don't know what it was
yeah,
called.
it was bad. It was.
I mean, it's so bad. I can't even venture a guess on what.
Yeah.
What
But
it
it's
is.
not worth a Google search. But
Okay.
look
Later
it up.
on. Later on.
Maybe we should go to the next one.
all right, yep. Here is
Nope.
number.
Not just now because Morgan says we're going to spend a little bit more time.
This I think is a softball. I think it's a softball.
Okay.
Here we go. All right.
Too. Remember? I had no idea nothing's going on, right? I come home one day and the house is completely
This is what one of Eric and I's
She even took the
favorite-
ice cube trays out of the freezer. What kind of a sick bitch takes the ice cube trays out of the freezer?
Oh my gosh.
Morg, you want me to play that again?
Yeah.
Not only is that
I'm
really
drawing a blank.
Morgan, if you don't get this, oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
unfriend you. I'm gonna unfriend you for like a day. I'll add you
Yeah.
back. I'm gonna
You're
add you
already
back.
on thin
But
ice because of
when
your
I'm
thoughts
done
on
being
Gray
mad at
Man,
you.
But all right,
This
here
is
we
one
go.
of the all-time best movies, but one of Eric and I's favorite scenes from that movie. We quote this movie.
Remember?
This scene all
I had
the
no
time.
idea nothing's going on, right? I come home one day and the house is completely empty. And I mean completely empty. She even took the ice cube trays out of the freezer. What kind of a sick bitch takes the ice cube trays out of the freezer?
I'm pretty sure I got it.
All right, everybody, show me what you got.
True
True
Lies,
lies,
yeah.
true lies.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
it was true lies.
Yeah.
Eric,
okay.
Eric and I probably could literally just sit here and quote True Lies for an hour, and that could we could record ourselves doing it, and I'd probably watch it 4 or 5 straight times. There is something about True Lies that
It is
is
really
mad. It is magical. It is James Cameron action. It is 90s action personified in one movie. It is big. It is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's like best role. The way he is.
It is.
Perfect.
I think it was his last big, like peak Arnold film. Like,
Yeah, because I think his next movie was Terminator 3, and that was like
True Lies.
So-
Did you say it was True Lies? Did we announce that?
but it's one of those movies like if I had a time machine, I wish I could go back and like convince James Cameron to make True Lies 2 in like 1997, right after it. Just because I want more from that world and I want to see what Harry and his wife, what was Jamie Lee Curtis's name? And
they were gonna do a show.
Oh, was it? It was going to be
Yeah,
a
it was
show?
Supposed to be a show.
that,
Like we've
yeah.
talked about this.
Oh,
they were
you mean-
gonna do
Yeah.
a True Lies show where they talked about
That
the
is
two
right.
of them.
Not Arnold and Jamie Lee Curtis.
No,
but it was
not
like a-
Arnold,
No,
Arnold and
no.
Jamie,
Yeah.
but
It
it
was-
was gonna be like a true.
The guy
and
from
I even
Shameless
remember
that
they had a
played Kevin.
trailer for it and stuff, and I don't know.
I
whatever
feel like you're
happened to
right.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll look that up. But
Because I mean, it's a
everybody
terrible
in that
idea,
movie
but-
is they're not going terrible to go back to Brian's.
Yeah, like
Nerd
you're gonna be
box
better
question.
than Arnold, and you're gonna be better than Jamie Lee Curtis somehow. Like, come on.
Yeah, that'll never work.
It's a movie where every single person in the movie kills it. There's
Yeah.
not one.
Yeah.
There's not one bad. Like even oh gosh, what's Planet of the Apes guy?
Charlton Heston.
Charlton Heston plays the like head of the agency, and he
And the-
hams it up.
Right.
Hams it up, but he's so
Right.
good with his eye patch, and he's so menacing.
He has two great lines in that whole. Like he's not in it very much. Like he's really only in 2 scenes, I think, and he's got 2 great lines where he says, I think the one, and really the one is just even a setup line for the assistant guy where he says
Yeah,
where he's
yeah.
talking about they call him the desert spider, and then Heston tilts his head and goes,
Why did I call
why?
him?
And he goes, and the guy goes,
Why did I call
probably
him
because it sounds scary, and then later on, he
Timer's
says,
going off.
I think
Timer's
earlier in
going
this earlier in the scene he says you're new on Faisal, you're new on Harry's team, aren't you? And he goes, yes, sir. He says, then why do you think that the slack guy cut him in any way, shape, or form relates to you? And he's like, let me show you what we got.
It is the only thing of Tom Arnold I can stand. And not only can I stand, I could watch like every single Tom Arnold line in this movie is gold.
I steal the line. I say it all the time to people, like when there's somebody like that I know or like loosely know that's wearing a motorcycle helmet, I always say I remember the first time I got shot out of a cannon line. Like, it's just one of my favorites.
I like that he's the guy that gets kicked in the nuts during the raid. And then you can see him like just walking off like, oh, and you know it's him. Love that movie. I could watch that movie at any point at any time. We could do a whole show around True Lies, and I'll probably have to like
I'm surprised you
find
haven't.
a way to do that. Yeah. It has come up quite a bit on the show, and I looked it up. December 1st is when the TV show premieres. So
okay, so it's still a
Still
future.
on track.
Okay.
yeah. So anyway, all right,
Are we
round
on
one
round two?
ended. No.
We're tied.
No.
Wait, what
Yeah.
did you say, Mark?
So we're gonna go
all
to round
tied.
two.
No. Morgan's actually tied with us, Eric. So he's
He's like, hey, we got to get moving
he's
on.
got a
I
chance.
know, I got a chance. So you're saying?
All
there's a
right, I'm
chance.
starting the clock. Meg, when you say go.
All right, go.
Go.
There you go.
What are you doing? Come on.
Hands behind your back. Give me your wallet. Raymond K. Hessel, 1320 Southeast Banning, Apartment A. Small, cramped basement apartment, Raymond.
How did you know?
Because they give shitty basement apartments letters instead of numbers. Raymond, you're going to die.
That was a long one.
It was long. That was probably the longest one I have. 22 seconds.
I know the
Does
actor,
anyone
but I
need
don't-
that a second time?
I got this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah?
I have my answer, but might as well play it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll play it again.
What are you doing? Come on.
Hands behind your back. Give me your wallet. Raymond K. Hessel, 1320 Southeast Banning, Apartment A. Small, cramped basement apartment, Raymond.
How did you know?
Because they give shitty basement apartments letters instead of numbers. Raymond, you're going to die.
All right. All right.
Ready?
I know the
Step and
actor,
Morgan
but I
look
don't know what
very
movie
as-
this is.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and
Ready,
flip it.
reveal.
Yep.
Wait.
reveal.
Oh, okay.
Fight Club. Yes,
Fight
it was Fight Club.
Number one rule.
I'm still
We don't
following
talk
it.
about.
You
We
guys
don't talk
didn't.
about.
That's why he didn't know the answer.
It was
I
a
know the
test.
answer. I don't even
Oh,
know what you're
actually,
talking about.
Damn it,
Almost
we
thinking about giving you a point for that. Almost.
Failed.
Almost.
Obviously a huge hit of a movie, but it's not something that I'm like, oh man, I really need to watch Fight Club.
Yeah.
Great performances, but it's a long movie, first of all, and I don't know, just one of those movies that was good. I don't see why it's like a classic movie. Now, there's a lot of great things about it. Cinematography is incredible. It's a cool twist. Yeah, you get Bob's boobs or yeah,
Bob's
but-
boobs.
Bob's bitch tits.
Yeah,
yeah,
Bob's
bitch tits. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not a movie I get excited about.
It's got a big cult following. Like
Yeah.
the whole Tyler Durden thing, and really it plays very much into the Matrix red pill, blue pill type stuff, where the reality that you can you create a reality separate from your own or whatever. So, or you live
a
in a
good parallel.
fantasy type world or whatever. So, that's a great movie. And it's been a long time since I've seen it. That might be one that's worth coming back to, but that's a classic 90s. And I'm ashamed that I knew it was Brad Pitt, but I just didn't remember which movie.
I've seen it way
Well,
too
I was
many
like, it
times,
sounds like a
but-
sci-fi
Yeah.
movie at first. I was like, he was like
Right.
reading off like a card. I'm like, but Brad Pitt hasn't really done sci-fi, so I was like, it has to be Fight Club. Also, maybe it's just the twist I didn't like, because then I start thinking back throughout the movie. He's like, he's beating himself up in front of all these people. Like
Spoiler.
it didn't. It didn't. I don't know. It didn't land with me. Next,
All right, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Now,
definitely a
so
nerd about
you
that.
have not made up your list yet, but you know that you want Wadding at home on January 6th, right?
Excuse me?
oh my gosh, that is so perfect.
I need to hear it. Oh, I know this.
So good. Yeah, just listen to the context.
Now, so you have not made up your list yet, but you know that you want Wadding at home on January 6th, right? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Can I please be the one to say the name when it gets time if they haven't figured it out?
By all means, yes. Do we want to hear it a third time just because that accent
Yeah.
is so damn good?
I need a third
It's
time.
Now, so you have not made up your list yet, but you know that you want Wadding at home on January 6th, right? Uh-huh.
Excuse me?
come on. Okay,
Oh,
maybe you should count them down there, Meg.
Yeah, I think so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What you got, Stump?
Frank.
I'm
Father-
tired.
Oh my
I'm
God!
tired.
Not
My
Die
wife
Hard with a
is-
Vengeance.
My
My wife
Oh,
is gonna
my
kill me for
Father
not knowing
of
that
the
one.
Bride.
Oh, that is
Speaking of Steve, or of,
all time. Yeah, exactly.
of,
that's
Martin
that's.
and
I was
Martin
like,
Short.
oh, that is
Yep.
so perfect. Was that on the rundown or was that in
Martin
our
Short.
pre or post show?
No, that was
We were
in,
talking
that
about-
was
We
on the
just
rundown.
talked-
Martin
yeah, the
Short.
It was on the rundown.
Mhm.
Yeah, because we were talking about Hulu. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Good
Steve
s-
Martin and Martin Short.
I was very
Meg, you
excited
had
when you
to
guys
be
started
like-
talking about that. Yeah, I was
You
like,
had to be.
Man,
They gotta be like, oh crap! I wish I wanted to say. I would be like, I'm not gonna say anything. Can't
it
give
was
it
very
away.
hard. I'm not good at keeping secrets, so that was hard.
Kieran Culkin is in that. Kieran Culkin of Macaulay Culkin's brother. He's the young son in it. Didn't really do much until, or he's obviously very well known for being his Macaulay's brother, but he's amazing on Succession. If you've watched Succession, you know what I'm talking
It's
about.
good now.
He's very good in it. If you haven't watched Succession, get on that because that's an incredible show. You have Annie Banks, who is Brad Pitt's wife, or Brad Paisley's wife. Diane Keaton turns in an incredible performance. Martin Short and Steve Martin, obviously stars of the show. And I still, every time I buy hot dog buns, quote this movie. So it's an all-time scene when Steve Martin goes off on the fact that there's you buy a pack of 8 hot dogs, but the hot dog buns come in 12.
Right.
So I have to buy extra hot dogs, or maybe it's vice versa, but I don't, classic scene right there.
All right, here we go for.
Oh, let me just.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We ready?
Okay, ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll.
And as a dad, oh my gosh, that
Simple
movie was
question,
amazing.
Lieutenant. No reason not to answer unless you want to bleed. What is your father's name?
Dad.
Just a quick one.
Oh, you're gonna have to do that again.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
It's a simple question, Lieutenant. No reason not to answer unless you want to bleed. What is your father's name?
Dad.
I got it. I think. I'm pretty sure.
I got it.
Ah, is it though? Man, this is gonna be tough. If I'm
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna be really happy because it's been a long time since I've seen this movie.
Yeah, I got my answer.
Ooh.
Eric, do you have yours?
I'm working on it,
Okay.
but it's wrong.
I'm waffling. But I could be right. You ready?
All right.
Yeah.
Ready? 5, 4, 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Reveal. It is
G.I.
not
Jane.
Judge Dredd. It was G.I. Jane.
Yeah, Jane. Okay.
G.I. Jane.
Yeah, nice.
Who
That
is that
one.
actor in that? I
I've
know
actually never
obviously
seen that.
Demi Moore.
Viggo
Yeah.
Mortensen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it
It
Vigo?
is Vigo, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I never saw that movie.
Viggo Mortensen.
Really?
Viggo Mortensen. Incredible movie in my mind. Incredible
Moore.
performance by Demi Moore. One of my all-time babes. Just classic babe right there. Dang. Yeah. Story of a female going through Marine boot camp.
She's going through
Powerful
buds,
story.
isn't she?
Yeah,
So
she's going through SEALs.
She's going through.
Oh, is
buds.
it? Yeah, SEALs.
Buds.
SEALs. Yeah, SEALs. I don't know why I said Marines, but SEALs for sure.
That the scene where she's
A lot
like
of Marines become SEALs.
getting her ass. That was a very hard scene for me to watch. Like when I saw
Sure.
it when I was probably way too little to have been seeing that movie. That was like, 97. I was like 10, so probably not something a 10-year-old should be watching. But to go back
Different
and
times.
rewatch it, it was totally different perspective and kind of thing. So that was a tough movie to like clips to rewatch.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. I talk about that all the time. I'm like, I think I watched that movie when I was 8. And I'm like, there's no way I'd let Penny watch that movie. As
Right,
you know,
right.
but it's just weird how times
I
have
watched
changed.
Freddy Krueger when I was like 5. Like,
Oh my God, yeah. I watched it when I was like 7.
yeah.
I don't think I
Terrified
slept
me.
for a month. Okay, good pick there.
All
May.
right, here we go.
Okay. Sorry,
Where
Eric.
the heck is 122 and an 8?
You're standing on it, dude. Just slip it down here.
If somebody doesn't get this, you just need to stop.
I did this as a test clip for my husband earlier, and he knew it within like the first quarter of a second.
Oh,
Where the heck is 122 and an 8?
I knew it.
You're
Right there.
standing on it, dude.
Yeah.
Just slip it down here.
We all got it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm. It's not the. It's gonna be.
I shortened it.
Like,
You can shorten
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's acceptable.
Oh, well, I
I
have.
hope that was acceptable.
It's you're gonna know I picked it. So
Okay, ready? Show me what you got. Teenage Mutant Ninja
TMNT.
Turtles.
Yeah.
Very good.
I was like, I'm missing a word in there. I'm like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What word am I missing? And then I finally realized, okay. Ninja. But recently showed this movie to Penny, and she loved it. And we watched the second one, and she loved it. You want to talk about a movie that holds up that you may not think it would, but man, that first movie has some like adult seriousness to
It's
it.
good. Yeah.
It's so good when Raph when he goes off on his own and he starts getting beat up. It's like a crazy dark.
Leonardo's nursing him back to health and like.
Oh yeah, because he's the man.
I like his
Love Leo.
I like his
Casey Jones is awesome in that movie though. I loved his banter with April O'Neil.
Excuse me.
Cool.
My husband
All right.
recently bought the figurines from with Bebop and Michelangelo, I think.
Rocksteady.
He bought them for JP, except I'm pretty sure this toy is for like 5-year-olds. It's got very tiny little pieces that we had to hide, but
Yeah.
pretty sure Johnny's played with them more than my son has. So
one of my all-time favorite toys is the Ninja Turtle van.
Yeah,
from,
that thing was sick.
the
he's
early
got
90s.
that.
Wasn't that thing so sick? It was like the
That
first
thing
time
was
like
amazing.
I was able to. I think I bought a Batmobile and that, or was bought for me, and those were my big like car toys
Yeah.
growing up.
All right, we ready
All
for the
right.
next
Yeah, I'm
one?
ready.
Yep, ready.
Make sure I get this right where it's supposed to be.
Don't get this one, Stan.
There we go.
Well, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay.
Gonna be a bad man.
There you know the actor for
Whatever
sure.
that means.
Yeah. That was a short clip. You gotta play that one
Let
again.
me go back.
Yeah. Shoot.
Gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay.
But he's no rat.
Don't know.
This actor in the 90s, it was hard for me to find movies that didn't have him in it.
He was
when
amazing.
I was
And
putting this together.
Yeah.
that whole monologue scene is amazing in that.
All right. Looks like Stemp and Eric are ready. Morgie, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Show me what you got, guys.
Scent.
Scent of a
Oh,
woman.
I had
It's
heat.
not heat. Not
Yep.
heat.
I had
It's Scent
heat
of a
as
woman.
well.
Oh, Eric, catch it up.
Snuck one in there, boys. Yeah, that whole monologue scene in that movie is so good. So good. That movie is completely underrated and Chris O'Donnell.
Oh yeah.
I think it was one of his first movies. I think
Hooah!
Chris
Yeah.
Chris O'Donnell's really yeah. Hooah.
I put in heat and I'm like, I don't think it's heat. And then you said
I know,
monologue. I'm
that's
like,
what I was
well, maybe
like.
it is heat. And then so I'm like, he monologues in every movie.
Yeah.
He's like one of the greatest monologuers. Good one.
What's next?
All right. All right. This
We got a
one
minute
is,
and a half.
This one's tough, but
Okay.
I'm I have faith someone will grab it. All right, let's see.
Okay.
Here we go.
Where the hell did it go? Hang on! Wait a second!
All right, let me play it again.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell did it go? Hang on! Wait a second!
What does he say?
He
Oh,
says,
I think I know what this is.
where the hell did it go?
I think I know this one.
There's a knock on the door, and he says, hang on a second.
Okay, we have 30 seconds. We have 30 seconds left.
Let me play it again.
Hell did it go? Hang on! Wait a second!
Meg, if this is what I think it is, this is tough. You're tough. You're a toughie.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
All right, show me what you got. Show me. No, it's not The Mask, and it's not Gremlins 2. This was There's Something About Mary. I guarantee you couldn't do your hair with hair gel. Without
Is that some hair gel?
That's
some hair gel.
Oh, I need to hit some hair gel. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you picked that scene.
And that did not sound like Ben Stiller. Like that,
no, it sounded like Bruce Willis at first.
Yeah.
I thought that too
like,
at first.
Yeah.
Like, what?
And then I'm like, oh, maybe that's young Jim Carrey, and he was looking for his mask, and somebody's knocking on the door.
This is a great pick, Meg. Great pick.
There's something
and a great
about
movie.
Meg.
Oh my gosh.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Brett Favre.
That's the Farrelly brothers, right?
Yeah.
I
definitely got Farrelly brothers mixed up with another crew.
The Coen
earlier
brothers.
in
You
the
probably
rundown.
think Coen brothers or
No, I was Trey Parker, Matt Stone. I got
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
confused there.
No, that
but once
Something About
I was like,
Mary
oh
was-
no, it's they're great. with Jim
something
Carrey.
about Mary was
I
like
work with Jim Carrey a lot.
I don't want to say groundbreaking, but it was like nothing I'd ever seen before, like from a comedy perspective. It was like nothing
It's
I'd
like the
ever
first
seen.
adult comedy, like where you had a string of like 10, 12 years of like
the
dirty
start of that,
adult
like
comedy.
American Pie, and like that kind of.
Not even that. Like you think
humor.
about stuff like Knocked Up and stuff like that with that crew, or even Ron Burgundy, like that adult. Like you're not going to show this to kids comedy.
Yeah, it was like really well, and I think
it was really dirty.
Yeah, because I think there had been like this rash of like everything had been PG-13.
Yeah,
and this was like the first like rated R, and you were like, oh my gosh!
I think that was a big thing. It was the first rated R
because it was really raunchy. There was a lot of like really raunchy stuff
that's the right word.
that was going on in there, and
And
one of my
Brothers,
one of my favorite guys, and he's completely underrated in like everything that he does, is Chris Elliott, who plays Woogie.
My turn.
Mom hates him.
My turn.
Chris
Elliott.
He is so great.
He's great in
he's
Groundhog
great.
Day.
Great. He's great in everything that he does. Like he plays such a great irritating person. It's just like I don't know if you guys remember the Scary Movie.
Oh
he
yeah,
had the little
my
hand.
My strong hand.
Whip it up real good.
Take my strong hand.
Just whip it up the mashed
He had a movie that
Take
he
my
did.
strong hand.
He had a movie that he did.
good.
Give me your other hand.
Give me your other hand.
Get that thing away from me.
He did a movie called Cabin Boy, which is just
oh
my gosh, it was so funny. It was a total B movie deal, but it was hilarious. At what's his name? David Letterman even had like a little cameo in it and all that stuff. So, but it was great.
He was in Groundhog Day too. He was great in that.
Yeah, he just has a good.
He was the camera guy in Groundhog Day, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. But anyhow. Something About Mary.
All right.
Great flick. Good call, Meg.
Round three.
Let's start the round 3.
All right. Throwing it way back on
Hold
this
on.
one. Oh,
Okay.
ready?
Ready?
Set, go.
So who are you, man? Shit!
I'm the party pooper.
So you know the actor for sure on that one. But can you place the movie?
I got it.
All right, one more time.
So who are you, man? Shit!
I'm the party pooper.
Yeah, I love this.
Well, what movie would that be, though?
Morg is super confident on this one.
I am.
Do you know it,
very
Eric?
confident.
I think I've got this one. Yeah.
I mean, I don't
get it.
I don't have it.
5,
Wait,
4.
I'm typing.
Even if you misspell, I'll accept if it's close. 3, 2, 1. Show me what you got. It was Kindergarten
Cop.
Cop.
Yeah, damn it.
Pull that one out. Oh man,
It's not a Tuma.
it's
Not a Tuma at all.
Not the
You want to
same.
talk about another infinitely quotable Arnold movie?
Yeah.
So good.
Infinitely quotable, and it even the kids, like the little kids, have some of the best lines.
Totally.
My mom says that boys have penises and girls have vaginas.
Yeah.
Are these your lunches?
In fact,
Why are you eating everybody's lunches?
What?
I quoted
We're
Kindergarten
going-
Cop yesterday.
We're going to play a game called What Does Your Daddy? Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
And
What
what
does
does
he
he
do?
do?
What does he do?
Who's your daddy and what does he
Who's
do?
your daddy? I literally quoted Kindergarten Cop yesterday because I picked up Penny from after school care, and it was literally like the kindergarten room when he first walks in there, and it's just bananas in
nightmare.
there, literal nightmare bananas, and he's just like, "Shut up!"
Yeah.
So I could watch. That's another movie I could watch.
I can watch that
anytime.
all the time.
It's a great movie.
Yeah,
I was so glad
stop
that
and
when
watch it.
you know, a lot of the times what will happen with actors and stuff like that is they'll get they get
Typecast?
typecast into
Yeah.
stuff, and it's hard for them to break out of that box. And Arnold kind of did this thing at one point where he was like, "Hey, I'm going to do an action movie." He got to the point where he was done with the action stuff, not so much done with it, but he wanted to do something else. And I think he assessed properly that a full-on drama was probably not in his skill set, and that people would not accept him. But the comedy part, they would, especially the the
Twins.
pairing of him and like Danny DeVito, or the pairing of him with school children's kindergartners, like, so you have this gigantic person and then this small, so you have that scale difference, and so it just made such a big difference. So I was so glad. I'm very grateful that he made that transition at that point in his career, because we did get some really great comedies from an action guy, like a
Right.
And you know what? True Lies probably doesn't happen if Arnold can't make that comedic turn.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
He may have
"Hey,
taken it one
did you
step
kill-
too far with Junior.
Have you
or-
killed
or
anybody?"
Was it?
Well, yeah, but they were all bad.
Jingle all the
You know
way.
what I mean?
Yeah,
You know,
they were all bad.
yeah, but they were all bad.
They were
You know,
all
like,
Yeah.
it's okay. We got a freebie out of that because my timer didn't go. So we're at 14:30. I must have accidentally hit it. But Junior, is it Junior where he becomes pregnant?
Junior, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he took it one step too far. With
Yeah,
that.
I
The
think that
Twins
one-
is an amazing movie.
That one didn't hit. My understanding is that we talked about this in the podcast before. They're doing a Twins. They're looking at doing another
Yeah.
Twins movie.
I don't think I was on that. I think that was a you and Morg
Might have
episode.
been,
I remember.
but
listening to it.
that was
And
the game plan. I think. Let me look it up real quick. But my understanding is that they were
I
going
do
to
remember
do
that.
some sort of.
Please no.
Twins. Yeah, yeah. I don't
What's the
know.
girl's name? Is that Kelly Preston?
Kelly Preston. Yes.
She was
God
one
rest
of
her
my
heart.
all-time,
God rest her
one of my
soul.
all-time favorite childhood crushes
Oh my gosh.
was Kelly Preston
Yep.
from Twins and other movies, but she took the cake in Twins. She was one of my first crushes. for sure.
Space
All right.
Camp. She was amazing in Space Camp. I loved
Avengers
her. in
are
And
that,
Jerry,
so.
She's really hot, Jerry Maguire.
She is really hot.
She's-
Never stop effing me, Jerry. You know, and I'm like, golly, day. I'm
like, what is this feeling?
tag me in, Jerry. Whenever you're ready, tag me in. I'm ready to go.
Totally.
The
Meg.
triplets is what it is. No dates or anything like that.
Okay.
But it is.
Who's in it?
Arnold and Danny DeVito, and then this I like it. Eddie Murphy and Tracy Morgan. So, don't know
Who's
anything.
the triplet?
Julius and Vincent Benedict discover they have a third sibling, which I'm going to assume is Eddie Murphy. So that they have the three.
Okay, so this is a movie, not a TV show?
It's going to be a movie. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And so I imagine it's Arnold, Danny, and Eddie. Arnold and Danny discover that Eddie Murphy is their sibling, and then Tracy is most likely his son or something like that, or something.
Or his brother.
Yeah,
something along
like
those lines.
And it'll end up being quadruplets.
Yeah, I gotta see a trailer.
Yeah.
You know what? I wouldn't be mad if Eddie Murphy also had a twin in that movie of himself, because Bowfinger is one of the all-time great comedies with Steve Martin, and Eddie Murphy as his twin.
Mm-hmm.
His nerdy brother in Bowfinger is one of his laugh, just his
so
nerdy
funny.
laugh, and that is so funny.
Yeah.
Okay,
next one.
Morgan's gonna have a cow if we don't have a next one.
Yeah, we gotta get moving. Come on.
All right, here we go.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
Hey-o.
Be safe right here. I'm in a jet. What could go wrong?
Oh, dead meat. We just couldn't be any more perfectly happy.
What is?
I do know this one. I know.
I know. What is this? I was gonna say, Eric, you better have this one.
I had a
Play it
feeling
again.
that Eric was gonna enjoy this one. when it brings out the cackle.
Yeah, play it again.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
It'll be safe right here. I'm in a jet. What could go wrong?
Oh, dead meat. We just couldn't be any more perfectly happy.
This whole scene is so funny.
Yes.
The black cat scoots in front of him. He walks underneath a ladder. She drops a mirror out of her purse. And, oh my God, it's so good from start to finish.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I think I'm wrong on this because I can't think of any other movie.
I can't
it
think of
would
anything.
All right, show me what you got. It was
yes.
Hot Shots.
Oh my God.
Yes.
It was actually
Hot Shots Part 2. Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say part 2, but
Yeah. Which
because
I
the first
gotta
Hot
tell
Shots
you,
is not as good.
But I'll
Hot
give
Shots
it to
Part 2
both
is
of
way
you.
better.
I gotta tell you the funniest. Okay, so my friends and I, and this was back before I drank and stuff like that. I think we watched Hot Shots Part 2, the fight scene where he kicks the dude in the balls and then the 2 walnuts. He spits up the 2 walnuts.
Yeah.
My buddies and I, we rewound that scene over and over and over again. And we laughed so
I
hard.
love that scene.
Oh my God, it
That-
still makes me
That
laugh
is so
every
good.
time I see it. But
That's classic.
my buddy Jeff
I need
and
to watch that movie
and I
again.
think Dion and I think my buddy Dion and Russ
Oh.
rewound that scene over and over and over again. You win.
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Such good
That-
stuff.
The first one not as good as the second one.
That's
second
one of those
one was
rare instances. I think
mo-
when the second one is better. Although
Yep.
I do love
Yep.
the guy from 16 Candles. He's got the Coke bottle lenses, and he's like the radar guy, and he's got the Coke bottle walleye. He's like got walleye vision. I think they call him walleye or something like that. He's got that walleye vision. You know? It's so funny.
Walleye
So
vision.
funny. All right.
That one is we're gonna have to watch that one when Top Gun Maverick comes out. You have to do like a Top Gun Maverick and a Hot Shots marathon.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
All right, we
That'll
ready
be
for the
good.
next one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we want to
See
say the
this?
score?
Oh.
This
Is my
is my boomstick.
Oh.
Oh man. You have to play it again because I couldn't hear it over Eric.
Sorry.
All right, one more time.
See this? This is my boomstick.
Probably one of the most classic lines from that movie.
Yeah.
Cobalt
Do you know
Blue
it,
Steel.
Mark?
Cobalt
Yeah,
Blue
I got
Steel, the
this.
walnut stock, retails for $79.99.
All right. Do you have a guess, Stemp?
I do. It's 8-6 in favor of Stemp.
Not too close, but
Ready?
close enough.
Let's
Do it.
see,
Especially
I'm
after this
ready.
Tell
one.
me what you got.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Evil Dead 3.
it is not
Oh,
Starship Troopers. It's not Evil Dead.
Yeah,
it was
it's-
Army of
I
Darkness.
knew I was wrong.
Darkness.
I knew I was wrong.
Oh,
Army of Darkness.
Meg,
are we not going to
throw
count
one in
mine?
there
Son
for.
of a bitch.
Evil Dead.
What was it?
Army of Darkness.
What was the answer?
I put
Army
Evil
of
Dead
Darkness.
3 because it's the third Evil Dead movie. But it is called Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
Oh,
Yeah.
you had it right.
Eh,
It's not called Evil Dead 3.
Evil Dead 3.
Dead 3.
It's not Evil
It's
Dead
literally.
3, Army of Darkness. It's Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It sucks to suck, Morg.
Thanks.
That is
So
I
make
was gonna
feel
give it to you, but I got outvoted.
I love
Or we got
I love that they put him in as the cameo spot in the latest
All Sam
Doctor
Raimi
Strange. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
in the Doctor
Multiverse
Strange.
of
Yeah,
Madness.
because
well,
of
he's
him.
in every
Purple guy
Sam
or
Raimi
whatever.
movie.
No,
That's
I
true.
know that's what I mean is like the fact, because the cameo is always Stan Lee. So I thought it was really kind of cool to have what's his name in there, Campbell.
Well, even in Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, he's in those. He cameos in every Sam Raimi project.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell
So
is just
it's good to have gotten
Bruce
even though it
Campbell's
wasn't
just
Spider-Man
got one of
movie.
the best chins in all.
Oh,
in
maybe
all
the
of-
best chin.
Definitely the
in
best
all of,
chin.
and I think he's got a book.
He's got
called,
like a
the
Quagmire
greatest chin
chin.
or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Giggity.
But he used to be on a show. I thought it was a completely underrated show, and I didn't pick up on it until it was like 3 seasons in. But Burn Notice, I don't know if you guys ever watched the show
it's a
Burn
good
Notice
show.
on
Yeah.
I have
USA.
heard
Yeah, it's a
really
good
good
show.
things about that.
It was a really great show.
I forgot he was in that.
I at first was kind of turned off, and it's so funny because sometimes you'll watch something and like an actor will be in a role, and you're like, God, what an asshole, and then like anything after that, you don't even want to see him in, But like Jeffrey Donovan was the guy in Hitch, who played the a-hole that was like date doctor my ass. He like banged that girl and then
Oh,
and
yeah.
so he just played such a jackass in that movie that I didn't really like anything that
I know.
and that's a testament to like how good of an actor he was in that little role. I mean, it's just a small
Right.
role.
Yeah.
It's
Wasn't
a
that
small
big of a
role,
deal,
yeah.
But I didn't. It took me a
I need
long time to give him a chance. And then once I started watching Burn Notice, I was like, oh, I actually really like him. But yeah, that show was really fun. It was a really fun show to watch.
I think I didn't watch Burn Notice because of his role in Hitch.
Yeah,
And now that I think about it,
Yeah.
I'm like, I really think that like I was like turned off by it.
He
USA
has a
put out some
punchable face.
banger shows.
It does.
dude.
It does.
5 minutes left. Let's move
Oh.
to the next one.
All right.
All
But
right.
but USA has put out some banger ass shows. So
one of my
would-
favorite shows of all time, Psych and
Yeah.
Monk.
That's
Both those shows
Yeah.
were great.
Suits was
Mm-hmm.
first few seasons. Suits is some of the best TV.
Ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Let's roll.
Here we go.
Listen to me like you've never listened to anybody before in your life. I'm gonna bust my ass to make sure they hate you. Because as long as you're out boning Melissa, you're not home killing your wife.
Play it one more time.
What?
This is I just adore this man. All right.
I know who it is.
Listen to me like you've never listened to anybody before in your life. I'm gonna bust my ass to make sure they hate you. Because as long as you're out boning Melissa, you're not home killing your wife.
And just even if I gave you the actor, I don't know if it would
Yeah.
super help you because he was in so much in the 90s.
Yeah. I mean, do you know it, Eric?
I don't.
I think I got it.
I mean, I think I know the actor, but
Yeah,
think
it's
I got
easy
it.
on that.
All right.
It's
All
gonna be
righty.
interesting.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I
Oh,
do.
okay.
I do.
Oh, dang it! Just what I thought. Finally.
Oh shoot.
Or does he have it?
I think.
I don't want to give any other clues about who's in it, but
And I think
I'm gonna blow this one. I think.
I think we have an actor from a previous movie that we've heard.
yes.
I'm gonna blow
All
the
right.
title on this
Yeah.
one.
All right.
Show me.
All
Show me
right.
what you
Go.
got. It's not Devil's
Dev-
Own. It's
The
the
Devil's
Devil's
Advocate.
Advocate.
I knew. Yeah. It was something.
How does mine
Yeah.
blink and give seizures?
it's something to do with like shaking
tap the
it or
blink button?
something.
Oh.
Yeah, if you shake
You
it,
tap
it
the blink
blinks.
button. Yes. Meg, who scored on that one?
You and Morgan.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
the Devil's Own. Not the Devil's Advocate.
Yeah,
I
you're
knew
on
it was
the right
Devil's.
path
I knew it
with
was
it,
Devil's
yeah.
something, and
It was it actually was kind of a failure of a movie.
it
Yeah.
was total failure.
Yeah. And I'd say a very, very good first half. The second half was this turned into a weird fucking movie.
That's fair. It
So
did.
what are we at? 8,
But-
7, 7,
It's
9,
977.
9, 7, 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 minutes 15 seconds, Meg.
All
Let's
right,
go, let's
here we
go.
go with the next one.
Take your time.
Sunday, do you understand me?
I understand you. I understand. Aaron gets in trouble, he calls you. You're the man.
Well, Aaron couldn't kick his own ass. I mean, you seen him with the
All right, that was a quick one.
What?
This movie's so good. All right, here we go. One more time.
Sunday, do you understand me?
I understand you. I understand. Aaron gets in trouble, he calls you. You're the man.
Well, Aaron couldn't kick his own ass. I mean, you seen him with the
I got an answer.
The scene was very hard to find, like minimal f-bombs in to pick a clip from.
I will need that a third time. I'm
Okay.
sorry, Morg.
All right.
I know you think you got it.
I don't know.
Here we go.
Understand me?
I understand you. I understand. Aaron gets in trouble, he calls you. You're the man.
Well, Aaron couldn't kick his own ass. I mean, you seen him with the
Oh,
I hope I got it.
Oh, shoot.
I don't even know if I can venture a guess on this
God
one.
bless America. I know this movie.
You got
I know
1 minute.
Both the guys in it too.
1 minute. You guys want to hurry up so you can get one more in.
Yeah.
I got nothing on this.
I'm going to tell you. I will tell you. It is Richard Gere and Edward Norton in.
Okay.
And I cannot think of the name of the movie, so I just gave it away.
I got it.
Yep.
I
So,
feel like I want to give you half a point for that.
Yep.
Just getting the people.
Yep.
Oh shoot! That completely changes my
Ready?
answer.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1. It
Oh,
was
no,
Primal
wait.
Fear.
Damn it! No, I was typing primal. Damn it!
Oh man, thanks, Eric. Sealed my win.
Yep.
Let's get one more in.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
do one more.
I feel like
I knew.
That was Ed Norton's big debut.
Yeah, I knew that one. He was fantastic in that. Just fantastic.
Oh,
and so creepy the way he shifted
Yep.
in
Hurry,
that scene.
hurry.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm trying.
Five,
I'm trying.
4, 3, 2.
You know, Ed, if I thought you weren't my friend, I just don't think I could bear it.
Oh, this is for you, Eric.
Yeah.
You gotta do that again.
Do we have to?
You know, Ed, if I thought you weren't my friend, I just don't think I could bear it.
Okay, Morgan. Do you want a hint?
Yes.
Do you want another quote?
Of course.
Yes.
That's Latin, darling.
I got
Apparently,
two.
Mr. Ringo is an educated man.
Oh, don't say
Now
that.
I really
That's
hate him.
too close.
Well,
Well, why? Why would you ever
Forgive
say
me if I
such a
don't
thing?
shake hands.
I'm an idiot for not knowing this right away.
All right, show me what you got.
I appreciate that, gentlemen.
Tombstone?
Yeah.
Yes, it was Tombstone.
One of, if not Eric's favorite movie.
Oh, it is up there.
Mhm.
Top Gun and
I kn-
Tombstone are.
Every time it's on TV, my husband turns it on.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, it's just, it's up there in all-time movies.
Yeah.
It might be top 15 for me.
Yeah.
Like
It really is. It's so good.
definitely Western, like number 1 for me.
Yep.
The performance by our man who we've done a show about, Val Kilmer, who also is in Top Gun, which is funny thread there, Eric. Tombstone came out at the same time there was a Kevin Costner Wyatt Earp story.
Yep.
And Tombstone is so good it makes that movie dog shit, basically. And it's actually not a terrible movie.
I was going to say Wyatt Earp is not a bad movie.
No,
it's
no, it's
not
good.
a bad movie, but
they came out and Tombstone was so good people didn't
superior.
even care. It didn't even care about Wyatt Earp.
I think we've had this conversation before. It's very similar into the Armageddon
Deep Impact.
with Deep Impact, you know, where Mimi Leader's Mimi Leader's Deep Impact is a better movie. Like it's a better story from bell to bell. It's a deeper, richer story, but it doesn't get near because it really shows the emotion of like what that situation would be like. And especially if you had like certain people that got to be picked as winners and losers, essentially. Like, hey, you know, these folks are going to make it. They're going to move on and you're not, you know, and, Deep Impact is one of my favorite movies, like of all time. And not that I don't love Armageddon, because I do. Again, that's another one that they get. I think they get unfairly compared to each other, and I feel like
absolutely.
I feel like Tombstone and Wyatt Earp do too, and it's like you know, if these had been 5 years apart, you wouldn't think twice about either.
Right.
You know. So,
right. There are like 10 or 15 instances where Hollywood released the same movie in the same year.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Because some of these movies would be even bigger if they didn't do that.
Yeah.
And I think these are maybe two of the top like comparisons: Armageddon, Deep Impact, Tombstone, Wyatt Earp, because both Armageddon and Deep Impact are incredible movies in their own right.
Right.
And it's just like Armageddon was the big time blockbuster and Deep Impact was the big drama, and Tombstone had the performances, the memorable performances. Bill Paxton, one of our favorites here on the Nerd Rundown.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer, one of our favorites on the Nerd Rundown. Sam Elliott is such a man in that movie.
Yeah.
Like he's unshakable in that movie. And of course, Kurt Russell turns in just one of the all-time great Western performances. So it's the performances in Tombstone that put it over the top for me on Wyatt Earp.
We should do a
we should do a presents around.
I like the way I like the way Tombstone flows. I wouldn't say more of an action movie, but it's definitely got a better pace to it, you know, and it's definitely more it's more entertaining,
more engaging.
Yeah, more engaging. Wyatt Earp is probably the better film. Again, this is another one of those situations where it's probably a better film. The performances are probably better, you know. I mean, because the cast on that one was awesome. I mean, just reading it off here: Kevin Costner, Dennis Quaid, Gene Hackman, Jeff Fahey, Mark Harmon, Michael Madsen, Catherine O'Hara, Bill Pullman, Isabella Rossellini, Tom Sizemore, Jo Beth Williams, Mary Winningham, and Jim Caviezel. Jesus himself.
But if you think about the top, of course. If you think about the top four, Kurt Russell or Kevin Costner, who do you pick?
Well, you know, dollars to donuts, I pick Kevin Costner probably more times than I don't. More time. Okay.
Well,
so you mean
I'm just talking about.
Okay.
No, just
their
Wyatt Earp
as Wyatt Earp. Definitely Kurt Russell. Definitely Kurt Russell.
Right.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer's Doc Holliday over Dennis Quaid.
Yep.
Yep.
And I just buy the four guys in Tombstone. Plus you have some incredible villains, and you're only as good as your villain. You're only as good as your villain.
Yep.
And Tombstone has two villains.
Yeah.
You have
Bill, Michael Biehn, and
Michael Biehn and oh my gosh,
Craig T. Nelson. Is it Craig T. Nelson?
No, it's
I always get those two mixed up.
Meg, look at gosh, he was in the Avengers as
which one are we talking about?
Powers
Bill.
Booth. I always
Not
get
Dollar
I
Bill.
always did
Powers Booth.
I always get Craig T. Nelson and Powers Booth mixed up for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
Like, I think they look
Yeah, that's funny.
similar to each other.
Dollar Bill is Silence of the Lambs. It's Coyote Bill. What's his name?
Wild
in that
Bill.
movie?
No.
Wild Bill.
No,
Buffalo
Curly
Bill.
Bill. Curly Bill.
Curly Bill.
Silence of the Lambs.
Curly Bill.
Yeah, I'm saying
Curly
Dollar
Bill
Bill.
Brocious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curly Bill. Curly Bill, and
Brocious.
and Ringo. Curly Bill and Ringo are the better villains.
And I was actually watching a video earlier this week on
Who's the villain in
how he shoots that's a common way to shoot people, like when he pulls the gun up back like that and shoots the sheriff in the chest. I was watching a behind the scenes thing on that this week.
God, Ray, he was so good as Ringo.
Yeah. Well, Michael Biehn.
He was in Mandalorian season 2.
Yeah.
Michael Biehn,
sure.
everything he has goes into those roles. You know, I mean, even for just small parts, it's
even like The Rock.
You get so much out of it, and you can thank James Cameron for him, because you would not have seen, I think, as much Michael Biehn if it hadn't have been for James Cameron, because he always brings him into stuff. Because the original
Terminator, right?
The original Aliens movie, Michael Biehn was not cast in that. There was another guy that was cast in that role. He got busted for coke, and they called Michael and they're like, "I need you to get on a plane tonight and come over and to
somebody well known."
Yeah,
and he's actually in the movie in one part.
I don't know about that part, but
isn't he
did they say that on
Terminator
the Netflix
though?
thing? It was on the Netflix special.
Yeah, that's right. It was in the movies that made us.
Oh, okay. I'm remembering that now, but I don't remember who he replaced.
James Remar.
Yeah,
James Remar. Oh,
if you watched Dexter, he was Dexter's dad.
Yeah, he was Dexter's dad.
Stepdad in that, or
yeah,
half,
that's right.
Or
no, his real dad.
Is that his real dad? Okay.
Yeah, his real dad. Yeah,
yeah.
Who taught him how to channel his inner beast.
Great actor.
Yeah.
Bad circumstances, and he'll even tell you. He even admits,
remember
hey, I mixed up the drugs.
He got better and he came back.
Yep.
But he was in the first Terminator, right?
He played Kyle Reese. Yeah.
Kyle Reese, that's right.
Yeah.
I can never remember. I can only just think John Connor. I'm like, he's not John Connor, but I forget Kyle Reese, because that also, I feel like that sounds like a Star Wars character.
He was great. And The Abyss. I don't know if you watched The Abyss. Which one
did he get his start in though? Was it Terminator or was it Abyss?
Terminator was his first
Terminator.
big one, and then he moved into Aliens, and then The Abyss.
He
also was in the Navy SEALs movie. I don't know if you ever watched that with Charlie Sheen.
With Charlie Sheen.
And Bill Paxton's in that one also. He was in The Rock. He played a Navy SEAL. He's played a SEAL like 3 times, I think, because he was a SEAL in The Abyss, and then he was a SEAL in Navy SEAls, and then he was a SEAL in The Rock.
He was so good in The Rock, even for the short amount of time.
Yep.
Meg,
yes, thank you.
I win.
As always, great.
As always, great job. Really, I feel like you threw a couple, easy ones at us. Thank you for that. And then you challenged us. So good balance. Great job.
Yep.
I'm really going to look forward to listening to this one. Let us know how you scored out there as you listen to the show. I know even Captain Dunsel recently said on one of the videos that he loves hearing the games. I think he said that this week, actually, now that I think about it. I think he said, love the presents with the games. He loves listening along as he drives to and fro.
It's only taken me like 4 months to work on this one. So,
So we'll be back in 4 months, ladies and gentlemen.
We're pretty busy here.
Yeah, summertime, when you're, it's funny because when you listen to other podcasts and stuff like that, especially like certain ones, like this time of year is really slow for them. They just have really slowed down and all this stuff because a lot of people are out doing different stuff, and it's like, like us, like we're all doing other stuff, and it's like
life.
I can't wait for the kids to go back to school, because it's like
get in a routine,
get back into a routine and all that stuff. I think summertime gets a little chaotic. for parents
Yeah,
and stuff. So
plus, like Banana has scheduled social events every night for the rest of the century.
Yeah,
we're hermits. We don't have to worry about that, thankfully.
Every weekend it feels like
Not
there's
complaining about socially
right.
interacting
We
with
love
people.
it. We love it.
I love socially interacting with y'all. So thanks for getting on here again, Meg. Just great job.
Dynamite.
Great job.
Yes. Very good.
Eric, you made a comeback. The final score was 10-8-7. Morg, you couldn't hold couldn't hold that second place, man.
I had
because
I just missed Primal Fear, and he really should have had 8. He really should.
I had you at 11.
I am taking it.
I had you at 11 and Morgan Eric at 8.
After we quoted it 4 times.
Yeah, I've said 11.
I'm mad at myself about the Primal Fear and the Fight Club. Those are the 2.
I was typing Primal.
I didn't give out the tombstone points. So yeah, Eric, you had 9.
Oh, okay.
8
or 9. Yeah, 8.
Yeah.
More, you had 8, and I had 11. My favorite number.
Handily won that one, Darren. Nice job.
Thank you. The 90s one, I think the 90s is my nerd. 80s, when it goes to the 80s, Eric, you dominate us. So it'd be interesting if we do like a 2000s and see if Morgan can actually
That'd be mine. That might be mine.
Maybe. Maybe. We'll see.
It's time to shine.
I think Morgan would dominate the rom-coms, right? He's a big rom-com fan, aren't you?
Like rom-coms.
No? I do love I love rom-coms. Again, thank you all. Great job.
Yes.
That's fun.
Made me sweat on that one. Tough ones. Meg, you're the best.
You are the best.
Can't thank you enough.
Keep feeding that ego.
Yeah, you're the best.
And we love the Hawaiian shirt. I was gonna say.
Yes.
I was gonna say we love the Hawaiian shirt. Yes. Hey, look at the kittens. Everybody check out the kittens.
She had this specifically made for the show.
Look at that.
I had to find a Hawaiian shirt that spoke to me, and this was the one.
She just said, "Show them my kitties."
Show them the kitties. It's kitties. It's a family show.
Molly's on there too.
Kitties.
That's a K.
Yeah.
A young cat.
Hey, nice kitties. That's all I got to say.
It's very nice. It's a nice pair of kitties you got there. And the dog.
Doesn't get old. Doesn't get old.
With that being said, we'll see you all on the next Nerd Rundown Presents.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Deuces.